The Hardys are still there. Anything new? Oh, we gotta pay our boy up here, huh? Do we have the cash
Can
for
I
that?
help you?
About my bill for
Got
tonight.
the 20 real?
Oh, that's actually not bad.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
How could anyone forget, asshole?
Alright, chill out, brain. You say that, but he forgot the first time. He forgot the first time. I wonder if we can put Kim to bed and then go see... What's her name?
Yes?
Good night, Kim. I'm not gonna sneak out at all. That's definitely not gonna happen. We can put our flashlight away. I can still just walk in here. Ma'am, you need to get inside. You will catch a cold.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation. Yes,
I've noticed your room
you're
is
just
next to
one room
mine.
away. Very personal.
Were you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory.
I was. It was the night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer.
Did you hear something Sunday? No, we can move. That's moving on. It's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium. Before you was only the room, the sound of the motor vehicle, steam in the bathroom in darkness.
Wow. Mythopoetically adequate stuff.
She's a glib girl, but she liked the wording.
I don't know what that means, but did you hear anything? Something Sunday night from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Any visitors?
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
You mentioned loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them. Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
That don't really sound like disco, but fair enough. It's a little sad. Well, it's a little sad for disco. But I'm sure there's some depressing disco out there. I just haven't heard it. Oh, right. We go on.
I don't know about that.
What
At
happened?
around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church in Sin.
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world.
All right.
It was about that. And also
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
My bad.
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
Okay, well then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
It does sound like him. What did he do?
A window was smashed. The
That was my
tape
shoe.
player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
Interesting.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Well, thanks for letting me know.
No problem, sir.
Nice room you got
Yeah.
here.
It's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
Okay. You have quite the collection of prescription drugs down there. Maybe we shouldn't say that we like broke into this girl, her stuff. I hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place.
Yeah. I've contaminated it pretty bad.
Is that why you're out here?
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you?
That's our fault.
Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial sad spill in there.
Somewhere below, military-grade SAD is dripping off the walls. You should say the first thing. It's honest. It will lead to introspection.
Will it though? Something is bad. Point to your head. In my head, in the past. Yeah, that's
where
honest.
it always comes from, isn't it? From the head and from the past.
It's a feeling white and filled with doom, gaseous, invisible, deadly. It's everywhere.
Sounds like an advanced form of what I've got, with a bit of old love sprinkled on top.
Probably, yeah, because whatever that girl is that we're supposed to know, I don't know.
Love is terror.
Well, it can be messed up
Sheer
sometimes.
terror, panic, and screaming.
I think that's really
Okay.
it.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
Look her in the eye, volition. What does that mean? What is looking her in the eye gonna do for us? Pass it?
She looks back.
We didn't.
Time moves slowly. The triangles of her face rearranging into a weary smile.
No.
Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona.
I feel like she needs a hug, but I also feel like that's not
You
her
are
style.
advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit.
What's happening here?
Nothing. Just time passing. Don't worry.
Okay.
You are not a fool.
Are y'all trying to get spicy? What's
Anything
going on?
out of the ordinary and you would be notified. Air moves in your windpipe. Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting.
Am I being beguiled?
She presses her elbows against her waist and slowly turns her head. Her hair brushes her shoulders, making a small hissing sound, almost imperceptible.
Okay, well, I guess avert our eyes.
The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Wow. All that in 2.2 seconds. I kind of want to pass that just to see what happens. What does Volition do? We might want to use it on something better, though. No. Let's turn to this later. I think we can honestly just go to bed. They're probably not outside. So yeah, let's just head to bed. Tomorrow, the water lock will open up and we can get to do a whole lot more stuff, hopefully.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting, but it's yours. You've earned it. The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Okay, are we gonna have another...
Here we are again, my broken bird. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're
Okay.
not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body.
Rude.
Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
From what, though?
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own
enough.
nasty song to sing.
Just from life, I'm guessing.
Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
Jeez. Jeez, man. This body's worthless anyway. No one does anything nice to it. I'm sorry, Cells. It's all me. It's my fault. Kinda.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
Maybe this is a path to slight redemption. You're finally thinking about something for yourself. These are just my desserts. I will endure this pain with dignity. No, please. Where is that blessed nothingness, the sweet oblivion? I think I need medical attention.
Oh, yes. That'll check you out. Give you some pills. Make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
I mean, there are transplants. Granted, he probably won't be very high up on the list considering how he be. So, fair enough. Kind of not, you know.
You're just stuck
Not
here
likely.
in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them. Human beings will always betray you. Not always. Sometimes for sure, but not always. Just get me out of here then, back to the other place. No, I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
Some of them are. Some of them are nice. Others are scared.
Others are scary.
At least they're Interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Well, at least it's the next day. I feel like that conversation went pretty well. No crazy dream this time, where my body's hanging from a tree with as like a disco ball. All right, my dude. It's go time. Ayo, Kim, you up? Maybe he's downstairs. All right, he's probably downstairs. Who are y'all? Kim first. Kim first. He's the boy. Good morning, sir.
Yes?
I don't know. Nothing. It's just it's go time. Who are y'all?
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
Oh,
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
is everything all right? Why? Hold on. You're a patrol officer of the RCM.
Yes, I am.
I'm a cop too.
I know.
Here's the real deal.
Don't do this, Kim. Don't do this. I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
All right. So why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Have I wronged you? Why? I bring word of the Shut up. Shut up. Let's just do this by the book, okay?
By the...
Something changes in her. It's pity.
What
Pity
is-
comes over her.
Why?
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What precinct are you from?
What precinct?
Oh, she's from ours.
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
All right, let's get out of here. We're just gonna embarrass ourselves.
You look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Last couple days have been rough. Let's be real.
Don't be so modest. We're looking at several months worth of damage here. Kind of a miracle you're still up and at it, to be honest.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
Okay, now you want to be sensitive?
It's not just this week. What you want?
Okay, so this guy is cool. He stands there like a statue, an angry statue, and he does not like you.
I've gathered.
Don't
that.
even try to win him over. He won't.
Okay, there's something strange about this guy. Figure it out. We got a pretty high percentage. Let's hopefully we can.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Should I? we kind of asked her, and she got all upset. Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
Can we just leave it at from there?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
69.
Okay,
41st.
okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere good.
Okay, let's talk more about that hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned.
Okay.
So what would our relationship be in this alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Ooh. Seems like a bigger dragon, no offense. Kim's cooler than you, though.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered, but Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
The lieutenant is silent.
You seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you like partners in crime, or you seem like a bit of a drag, no offense. I could probably do better. I don't like this guy. Let's roast him a bit.
None taken, my friend. None taken. Let's be honest. There's been some purely fictional talk in our imaginary station in regards of who'd even be worthy of your partnership. And the conclusion is that a man with your caliber should form his own one-man policing unit. Anyone else would just slow you down.
Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
So who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers.
Sounds
Yes,
about
sir.
right.
Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang. You're not going to believe this, but police officers. Yes, sir.
Oh, I just
So
clicked it
just
twice.
some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang.
And who might that be?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Want to tell me more about him? Or her?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
Okay.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by this sunglassed man.
Thank you, Kim. See, this is why Kim is the realist. Anyway, I can't imagine it anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
All right. Got some questions for you, Maka. All right. See you around.
Watch out for yourself, loser.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
So this man really didn't piece it together from that conversation. Oh, man.
Oh, really? I wonder where. That's the where you remember me from?
Bleh. Yes, I haven't seen you before, maybe. I have a bit of memory trouble.
You don't say. Goodbye then. The voice thing was a coincidence. Run along, asshole.
Okay, the The man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
No, his whole it was not perfectly normal. I guess it was kind of weird. Yeah, I know, super weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at, but still.
Am I not allowed to just piece this together for him? Like, do we really have to make ourselves look like fools again? I should just ask him if we're from the same station.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
What if it turns out to not be true?
I can't believe this shit.
Look, I just had to ask. Are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Okay.
Okay?
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
What? Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
Dang it, Kim.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a man down on his luck. I'm trying real hard here, man.
Oh, well, go solve your case then. That would count as trying hard.
He didn't answer your question.
Now, will you answer some questions for me? Why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say some things.
Actually, I don't want to hear you.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
At least they're related to the case. Okay. This person who was shot and then made to look like it was hanged, he might have been shot by the people who... That's not true. Okay, I'm doing this investigation and turns out he was shot and hanged. Wait, what? Okay, this person who was shot and then made to look like he was hanged, he might have been shot by the people... Yeah, no, that's not true. Okay, the person who was shot and hanged, he might have been shot by the person who made it look like he was hanged.
You think he was hanged as a cover-up? To hide the shooting?
Basically, yes.
Okay, well...
Hey, why am I telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you?
Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming, like you've done it before. You know what? It must be because he's buff. He looks like he works out, like he's got the devil on his back.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Oh, I'm leaving. We're not getting anywhere. Let us... What should we do? We gotta talk to Plaisance down at the bookstore. Oh, well, we can go across. We can do a lot of stuff. So let's get to that. I think we'll stop by Plaisance first so that we can get that out of the way.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Sure. Anyway, I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Neha, and she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's not a sorceress or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman, like you.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
Before you say anything, ask yourself, is the woman really able to withstand the truth? She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. You've come this far, you know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
Okay. That's a lot of pressure. She says there is no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. She said it's just capitalism. Bankruptcy is a quirk of our economic system. We're not gonna lie. Honestly, I don't have an answer yet. There still needs to be followed up. I think we just be honest with what she told us. She just said it's capitalism. Bankruptcy is a quirk of our economic system.
Wait, what? The entire economic system is cursed?
That's...
This woman's not healthy enough to withstand this level of stress.
I'm afraid that only a world, blah, blah, blah. Yes, the system must be cleansed of immigrant labor. It's true, we live in a precarious world. Nothing ever turns out right. You need to get used to chaos. What I mean was... Can we kill this woman on accident? I'm afraid only world revolution can help you.
Another revolution? I understand what's going on here. You went in there, rummaged around, and accomplished nothing. And now you're telling me these intellectual things to cover up for it. It's okay. You don't have to. I was wrong to trust another person. I will manage this psychic calamity as I always have. Alone. On my own.
As she has to, every day. Maybe you were wrong. She's endured for at least 4 decades in this world.
Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now.
Whatever. I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
Well, I mean, unless there's something that we just missed, there doesn't seem to be a curse. I definitely trust the dice maker more than I trust her, so it is what it is.
Officer! God damn it. Pull yourself together, René. What do you want?
I found you guys a new boy.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Now. No need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
There's not gonna be an alternative. I suggest taking it. I'm very sorry. It's the best I could find.
The best, huh? This isn't even a bull. But fine. I guess you did attempt to right your hooliganism.
That's a trash.
Consider it forgiven.
That is a trash achievement. But it's done. It's off our list. Have I done this? I don't know if I've tried this. Before we go, let's see if that's something that we can investigate, or if it's something we have to find more evidence for. Why do you make me watch this man walk all the time? That is low. but we can try it and then put a point in it and then see what happens. Cross our fingers.
I fear we
fail.
just can't piece this puzzle together. At this point, the only sensible thing to do is get someone else to put the pieces together.
Kim, you've had it long enough to come up with a theory. What you got?
I think it's best we just dive in. What makes you so sure Ruby didn't kill him?
Because she was here, all night, with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here during all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go out for fresh air for one smoke.
No.
In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you all the time.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cope.
That's probably for the best. Don't break your stride now.
So can we make this work?
And just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
I mean, you've been lying to me before, so why should I believe you? But I don't think it's her.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
How?
You got his attention. Now don't ruin it by making weird claims. Remember, you can still mess this up.
Wait, didn't we fail this? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. That... there is a door that is, like, by her window. Okay, do you agree the shot came from... You do agree the shot came from the roof, right? Ruby could have gotten to the roof from somewhere inside the whirling.
Nah, the only way up there is through Clausia's room.
Maybe there's more.
What do you mean?
How much do you guys know about this place?
We've only been drinking here for what? 6 years? How much do we know?
There is that closed off room in the kitchen, and I'm almost sure that there's a door right next to the sliding glass doors that lead from her room to the roof.
Been thinking of getting wilding in rags. That is on my ass, boss.
There you go. Tatted on his ass. We know the place.
There's a locked door downstairs in the kitchen. A locked blue door. Ever been through that?
No.
There's another, right on the roof, next to Clausia's window.
I said it.
How about that? You been through that door?
It's just 2 doors. We're not giving him Ruby for that. She's one of us.
What if those 2 doors are connected, Eugene? Is that your name, Eugene? If they are connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5 minutes. How about that?
Yes, she could have. This is one long shot.
But the look in his eyes shows interest. Okay. Okay, so I think we can leave all that away now. Wait, have you noticed the winch out back on the outer wall of the whirling? So we have firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof where the man was shot.
Firmly? Try shit on a stick. All you've established is a possible route to the roof that you haven't found. And even then, a route doesn't put that bullet in the Burke's head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2, murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand.
Oh, this is
If
a
not
long
that,
process.
then at least a shadow of a doubt in the shape of a gun.
Even though we fail, we might be able to make this into something. I've analyzed the bullet that killed him. It was jacketed. We did pick that up. Oh, there are weapons like this just lying around in Martinez.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
There's a cellar under the bookshop. It was hidden there with others just like it.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old spots. Why was that still there?
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
Ooh. The local pawn shop sold my... that might make us look bad, but it's also true. Hit it!
You lost your gun?
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder?
Did we?
Sure. Take your sorry ass out of here.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun. Let's move on.
Thank you, Kim. I think that might have been lost after, because we got here. Yeah, I think we got here obviously after the murder. He lost his gun. Yeah. So that was dumb. I didn't say I proved she had a murder weapon. Just that we need to find her. I've already established that Ruby's running drugs. She could have smuggled guns too.
I don't know, cop. Why don't you find...
Easy now, Al. This isn't comedy hour.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component. The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
Okay. It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
Could have just been covering up for herself.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
I don't trust us. I don't trust this. We are... okay. Okay, Eugene, let's assume you killed him.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing the murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Look, I'm not even saying she's did it. I just want to question her.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she's skipped town. This is good.
Okay. You have to see it. Things don't add up. We just want to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod, and a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip. This is the only option he cares for.
Opinion?
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about, ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want.
Okay.
I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, while fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
Okay. You know, as annoying as Titus is, he does have the best interest for this place in mind at all times. And you gotta respect it. When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
What was she scared of?
I told you.
Oh, you did.
You.
Me as in the RCM.
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
Wait, really?
And a hole in his heart. That first.
Don't tell me it's the girl voice we heard when we opened that notebook. Unless he's being sarcastic. I have no idea why she'd be scared. I'm just a normal cop with regular thought. Well, that's... And the hole in his heart. Don't forget the funny tie too. No wonder she's afraid. I've come to... Blah, 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 blah.
Sure. Normal. You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What else did she say about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
Won't stop?
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up like cans.
What, sir, were you actually good at your job before? Well, I mean, if he made it this high in rank, he would probably have had to be.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having to go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
It's not an actual question. Silence. He nods.
Anything else? Anything?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This cop, Titus. This cop, he... But she was too scared.
Scared? You should be, too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth. Change the subject.
Do you have any clue? Wait, let me reread that. Yeah, there was something else you wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to, was burning on her lips. This cop Titus, this cop he, but she was too scared. Interesting. Do you have any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Could she have broken the water lock or whatever it's called?
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al, and we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking?
Sure. There's some shit houses there. A cinder block town. The fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
Didn't they say they sold my gun to someone with red hair? I think they said that. Oh no. Do you know what she's doing with the Ulan frequencies?
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
What the heck is that?
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
There you have it. Pale something.
It feels like you'll get to know soon enough.
It'll have to.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Like I said, as much as annoying as they are actually trying to do some good here.
Not just granite, tightly packed RCM Sergeant material.
Just think it. They don't like cops around here.
No, he already is a sergeant. That's what you're feeling. He just wasn't sure what you are. Wow, so someone's been a little boring. Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
Chill. Leave me alone. Picking on me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my concerns.
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. A very standard appeal.
You know what, game? Get off me. Hold on. You know what? I'm just trying to do my job. No need for extravagance.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's coppo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
You know what? Why not? Send out the telefax. I'm not ashamed.
Done and done. No actual communiques will be sent, of course. That would be too dramatic.
Get off me. Whatever. I think here's a good place to end it. We found out a lot. Basically, we just got to go across the waterlock on the next one. Yeah, I'll probably keep playing right now though, but we'll end the episode here. So check out next time.